Hey guys, it is Wes from the Punching Preacher Show, and I just want to do a quick show today talking about today. It is February the 20th, 2026. It is the 4-year anniversary of my sobriety from alcohol. And so I have not had a drink of alcohol in 4 years, and I'm very, very proud of that. Found out the hard way through that, though, that sobriety from alcohol isn't the same thing as just being sober-minded. And so I just really learned a lot about myself through that process. But just wanted to get on here and celebrate with you guys that I have been sober from alcohol for 4 years. I went through when I stopped fighting, I left a big hole, and I filled with alcohol. And but when I started fighting, you know, I didn't have any intention of fighting. I just wanted to get in shape. I was kind of out of shape, and I was over 50 pounds overweight, and but I was in Bible college at the time, and my ex-wife was going to nursing school with a guy, and she was complaining to all of her people about, man, all he does is he just goes to school and comes home and watches fights. And so my friend Gilbert said, he likes fights. Well, he should come train with us. We do UFC. And so she told me, hey, this guy Gilbert wants you to come and train with them. And I put it off for a long time because he was a single guy at the time, and I thought, you know what, he probably just has a crush on her and wants to kick my ass for whatever reason. And but he generally just wanted training partners, and so I ended up going and eventually and trained with those guys. They were doing judo throws that night, so I got thrown several times. I thought, man, this is awesome. And so I started training with them pretty regularly. Within about 2 to 3 months, I lost those 50 plus pounds and just got in really great shape. Started winning tournaments, as you can see here. Started doing jiu-jitsu tournaments, winning tournaments. After a couple of years, you know, everybody's like, man, you should fight. And I was like, yeah, I should fight. And so I took a smoker fight just to see if I was tough enough. Won that. And then after that, I took a sanctioned fight, and a couple fights after that, I got offered a chance to fight for an amateur title, which I won for CFC, and which is behind me on the green belt there, and won that belt, defended that belt. After I won that belt, though, I started getting televised fight opportunities out of Memphis, V3. I fought for V3 for several years, and that turned into V3 was also connected with Legacy, so I got to fight for Legacy, even as an amateur, a couple of times, and those were big fights and a lot of fun. And then eventually Legacy offered me an opportunity to have my professional debut out of Tulsa, Oklahoma at the Hard Rock Hotel. It was internationally televised on Access TV, which was really, really cool. But I did get knocked out in the first round, and but it was still a great experience. And then I had some really, really great professional fights after that. I fought in the FedEx Forum, you know, and just had a really good run of it. But when I quit fighting, that left when I retired from fighting, it left a huge hole, and that I filled with alcohol. And I would drink as early as 10 a.m. I would start drinking first thing in the morning, and I would drink from 10 a.m. till I passed out at night, and almost every day. And then I was in an on again, off again relationship for about 4 years. And so which just didn't do anything for my self-worth. Is why I drank. I drank because I fought because I didn't think I was worth anything. I drank because I didn't think I was worth anything. And during one of those off again times, I went out with a girl a couple times that was having a New Year's party on December 31st, of course, 2021. And so I went to that party, and I had already been drinking all day long before I even got to the party. We did a drinking game that night. I was drinking tequila, of course. And my last memory of that night is trying to walk down the hall. I remember leaning on the wall in the hall as I was walking, using the wall to keep me up. And that's the last thing I remember. I woke up the next morning in a room I'd never seen before, in a bed I'd never been in before. I was pretty certain I was still at that same house, but I wasn't sure. And that was what kind of got my attention. I realized I really need to make a change. What am I doing? You know, I'm actually waking up and I don't know where I am. And so that's when I decided I probably need to quit drinking. hard liquor. I still had a bottle of tequila at the house though, so I thought I'm going to finish this one off and then I'll start. So I continued to drink that week, but then I quit drinking hard alcohol. About a month or so later, I was on again with my ex-girlfriend. And she and I went to Dave and Buster's to watch a Razorback game, and I was drinking Love Honey Bock, which is my favorite beer, and when I finished that, I remember thinking I don't even need this, and I just pushed the glass away. And I said, you know what, I think I'm done, and I'm sure she probably thought I meant with that meal, but I was done. I have not touched alcohol since. I've been extremely tempted several times. I've had a lot of heartbreaking things happen since then that I still didn't handle well, but at least I didn't turn back to the bottle. But I learned through that I had a lot of internal issues I needed to work with, a lot of self-worth issues. I just hated myself because of a lot of the bad decisions that I'd made in the past, and some of the relationship issues that I'd had, and just some things that going all the way back from my childhood. And so I was able to get into therapy last year and really deal with some deep things, and really just address some of those things and kind of put them behind me. And I also realized that after I quit drinking, I was drinking so much coffee that I was messing up my hormone levels. I couldn't sleep at night. I'd lay in bed at 2 in the morning and think, I need to do something. I couldn't do anything with the anxiety. And so I made some just really, really horribly bad decisions, and some very disrespectful things, behaviors. I don't have any excuses for my behavior. There's no way to reason it. I just was selfish and hurt and stupid and made some bad decisions. And but I had to go through some therapy and learn what is wrong with me. I thought maybe from we counted it up, I've had 8 concussions from my childhood through my fighting career and everything. And most people have never had one. I've had 8. And so I was certain that I'd probably damaged my amygdala. And so I went and we did an MRI, we did a lot of tests, we did a lot of hormone tests. And basically my hormones were just all messed up. All those cups of coffee I was drinking, 15 to 20 cups a day, was K-cups, plastic. So I was just brewing plastic every day and drinking that. I was drinking from plastic cups. I was plastic bowls, plates, everything was plastic. And so I got completely off of plastics. Well, I say completely, it's almost impossible to get completely off plastic, but I use a percolator now, metal percolator for my coffee, and glasses and all of that. And so I've pretty much gotten, for the most part, off of plastics. Plastics are estrogenic. So what they do is they convince your body that you have more estrogen than you actually do. And so what that does is it really messes up your hormone levels. And that's what it did to me. Pushed my testosterone down to about 275, which is about half what a man my age is, just normal, just average, not even high, just average, about 500-600. And so with help of my doctor, Rob Karras, I was able to address some of those issues, start taking the right supplements, start eating the right foods, changing my diet, and then we were able, within about 3 months, to get that from 270 to 1100 is my testosterone level now. And so that's what it was 6 or 7 months ago. That's what it was about a month ago. So we're still maintaining that, and that has helped me drastically just to be able to think. And so still not drinking. Straightened up some of those hormone levels. Got into some therapy. Made some huge changes in my life, and I'm happy because over a year ago I was not in a good place at all, and I just could not deal. And so I got in the habit of making really, really bad decisions daily, just out of survival, and that hurt some people greatly. And if I ever have an opportunity face to face, I'll certainly apologize for those behaviors, but I will definitely do it here. I'm so sorry to the people that I've hurt, and one person in particular. And I'm not saying this because I expect your forgiveness. I'm not saying this because I expect an acceptance of my apology. And I'm certainly not looking for not retribution. I can't think of the word, but reconciliation. Don't need that as well. I just need to say that I own that my behavior was wrong, and I'm sorry. And so and this goes for any of you that on here that I may have hurt with my bad behavior. I've lost some friends out of that, and I don't begrudge anyone that's like, you know what, I think I've had enough Wes in my life. I totally get it. So has Wes. So anyway, but now here we are doing the punching preacher show, and taking the fighting moniker and turn it into that. And from this show, what I'm hoping to do is be able to offer some insight from a lot of different people. We had Jeffrey Graff on here, who just wrote a book, Don't Waste the Weight. We'll be having Rodney Holmstrom on here next week. He is an officer for Celebrate Recovery, a national officer for Celebrate Recovery. I'm so excited about that. He's been a very great man and help to me, and I know you'll enjoy his story of sobriety as well. And so I'm hoping to have some other. I have so many friends and acquaintances over the years that I've made through fighting and that sort of thing and business. And I'm hoping to get Pat Miletich on here pretty soon. He is a UFC Hall of Famer. He has commentated a couple of my fights, and so I really appreciate him. He's a brilliant man. Also, my friend Razor Rob McCall, I'm reaching out to him. Hope we can get him on here. He fought for the WEC. He actually fought Donald Cowboy Cerrone. That was one of the greatest fights. I mean, you just have to look that fight up, Donald Cerrone and Rob McCullough. And so anyway, we just have a lot of folks that were wanting to get on the show, and we want this to be as a community for people that have had challenges. You know, if you've never had a challenge, you've lived some easy, simple life, you don't need this show. But if you've had challenges, if you've, if you've gone through divorce, if you've gone through heartbreak, if you've lost a loved one or a child, or if you've had pain, this is the place for you. We're going to be talking about all kinds of things, how to live a better life and how to realize your intrinsic worth. You know, you're worth something. That's one of the hardest things I had to learn, is that I don't have to paint someone's house. I don't have to take out their trash. I don't have to cook every night. I don't have to prove my worth. I am worthy, and so are you. You know, if the Lord died for you, which he did, despite all the things you've done, knowing you were going to do them, he died for you. And if he loved you enough to actually create you and give you a chance here on this earth to make a difference, then he loves you, and you are worth that. You are worth being created, and you're worth having a wonderful life as well. The Bible says that he came not just that we would live, but that we could have an abundant life. And life is constantly changing and growing. And so what does that mean for abundance, right? So having said that, and I'm not just here trying to preach at everybody, but I do want to just share that today is the anniversary of my sobriety. I'm very, very proud of that. It is also the anniversary. 50 years ago today, I became a brother. My brother, Adam Sharp, was born on this day. And so happy birthday, Adam. If you know Adam, feel free to reach out to him, tell him happy birthday. And guys, I just want to say I'm so proud of this having this opportunity to share in this format. We're going to continue to try and grow it. And I want to apologize. I haven't had a show here in a couple of weeks, just work, and it's been crazy. I've had some family medical challenges that we've really been dealing with. And so I appreciate everyone's patience, but stay plugged in, share this show, share the YouTube channel, share the page, and with your friends, because we're just going to be talking about a bunch of different issues, and I'm excited to continue on that journey with you. And so anyway, guys, I'm just going to get off here. Just want to take a little bit of time to talk real briefly about my anniversary today, and also just to tell you a little bit about some stuff that's going to be coming up in the show. So anyway, guys, don't forget, above all, you are worth it.